Hey everyone, welcome to Rasberry Getaways. Thank you for connecting with us again. Today we have a really good video.
Tater's making noises.
So what?
Just please, do it, start over.
You start. I'm aggravated. You start.
You're getting on my nerves.
Start. You start.
No.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rasberry Getaways. Thank you for connecting with us once again. Today's video is going to stay in line with all the Alaska stuff that we've been putting out. So today we're going to do a really quick video on Juneau, Alaska. Juneau, Alaska was on our 7-day cruise to Alaska. It was our first stop, I believe, right?
Yep.
We really had a lot of fun. Now, disclaimer, some things got kind of wonky because we had a whale watching tour scheduled, but unfortunately the ship was having some mechanical issues or whatever, and it was going to get to the port late. So we kind of got screwed on that, but we still had a really good time.
You say it so blunt. It was just an unseen circumstance. We had a good time anyway, but unfortunately the entire ship's whale watching was canceled for the day.
Yeah, so just to kind of walk you a little bit through when you get to Juneau. Really cool area. It's if you've never been to Juneau, it's probably going to be a little smaller than you expect for a capital, but it's really beautiful. Mountains are right there. The port is really easy to access. One thing I will tell you, in the summertime when you're doing an Alaskan cruise, expect Juneau to have 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 ships or more. So it'll be a little hectic, a little crazy. I'm telling you, don't let it stress you out. Once you get a little further into the town and go do your thing, it spreads out a little bit. Don't let it bother you. But anyway, once we get to Juneau, it's very easy to walk around. Everything's close by. I didn't think we had to walk very far for anything, really.
With one exception. To me, and it might have been the family members that were with me, we were helping them walk. There was a little bit more walking than I expected in Juneau from getting off the ship.
Really?
To getting where all the tour operators were, and then beyond that to get to the... You didn't feel like that was...
No, I didn't think it was that bad. I would tell you that Skagway is definitely more of a walk to get to everything compared to Juneau. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to walk a little bit,
yeah,
but I didn't think it was that bad. Now, I think what you're kind of alluding to, you had your mom, she's in her 70s. So we had to walk kind of slow. And I will tell you, depending on the ships and everything, with Royal Princess, they had multiple areas you could get off the ship. We just so happened to get off where there was like these steps. So be careful, hold the rail. You don't want to try to go down the steps right before you even get to the port. That's the only thing that I was kind of like, had to be careful about. But the walking, I didn't think it was that bad at all.
Okay, it might have just been me, but...
It's just you.
Just a little bit more walking than I was thinking there was going to be. We had to stop and take a break at one point, but we were more into the town by then.
You just need to exercise more.
It wasn't me.
So anyway, really easy to get off the port. Right when you get off the port, you're already going to start seeing some tour operators and different things. They'll have signs everywhere. It's not very confusing to get off and walk around. You'll stop at a few little shops and stores. Keep going right down the port, and then when you get further down, you're going to start to hit some things. For us, because we couldn't do the whale watching, we wound up going to Tracy's Crab Shack and really hung out for a while over there. A lot of fun.
Busy place.
Yeah, it's very busy.
Expect to wait just a little bit there, but it's worth it.
We had to wait a little bit, but I was surprised we didn't wait as long as we had to.
What? That didn't even make sense.
What I mean is, it wasn't like an hour wait to get in there. It's not a big place. Hey. It's not a really big place, but people are in and out constantly. Yeah. They've got it down. It's a well-oiled machine. You may have to wait a little bit to find a place to sit. We waited, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes maybe. It's kind of like a community seating, so you may sit with other families and stuff, but it didn't really bother me at all.
It was great.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and the food was great too.
Yeah, and another thing we went to was the Red Dog Saloon. That was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
It feels like it's a touristy kind of thing you do.
But fun.
But I feel like if you're going to go to Juneau, you have to do it. I mean, it's...
Well, and if you're not familiar with it, it's an old-timey saloon, like sawdust and the whole thing on the floors. The waitresses are occasionally just a little bit stern and curt with you if you ask a dumb question, but in a fun way. Some traditional drinks.
Yeah, and
some
here in a
food,
little bit we'll have some video footage that you'll see of that.
some live music.
Yeah, and we're gonna have another video later about the Red Dog Saloon, but we do have some footage for you. The port, in my mind, I really thought it was a nice port, really clean, not very confusing. It's just really pretty. I had no problems with Juneau. I just wish we could have been there a little longer. That was the only bummer. So we got to go back soon.
Sure.
Very, very soon.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get on a plane right now.
Something else, my oldest daughter did the Roberts Tram. Really cool. I think it's Roberts Tram. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I hope I don't get their name wrong. But they have a tram that goes up there. I don't like those kinds of things. I'm kind of scared of heights, so I didn't do it. Courtney and Nick, there they are. So they said they loved it. We'll have some more video of that coming out really soon. As you walk a little further, you're going to see all the buses. These are all the different various, the various tours and things that you're scheduled for or that you can sign up for. And then just past the buses and everything, you're going to see a red building. That will be Tracy's Crab Shack. And again, kind of touristy, but I think it's another place you got to go to.
Just kind of mark the box. You got to mark that box.
Yeah, and the food was great.
Well, and we didn't buy any of the merchandise there. We just were there for food and then we moved on. But they did have fun shirts and merchandise and different things in there too. And again, touristy, but also how cool you were in Juneau, Alaska. You had this great crab.
Oh, it was so good. And one of the things that I really, really liked that we tried, they have these crab cakes. It's like these mini crab cakes. I thought they were really, really good. And something that's kind of cool, even if you don't want to go in and eat, just walk up and you'll see in a little area right in the front, they're boiling crab right there. Really cool to kind of check it out. I thought it was neat. The smells, it was amazing. But if you have some time, definitely go in there. I really think you'll enjoy it. So here's a little footage you're going to see here in just a second. It kind of gives you an idea how busy it is. It looks crowded and it is a little bit. But again, like I said, I didn't feel like we had to wait very long. Now, and we had a pretty big sized group. If it's just 2 or 3 people, you're probably going to find a seat a lot quicker. They also have some outdoor seating that you can go to as well. But just be patient. Don't let it stress you out that there's so many people. You'll find a place. You'll have some great crab. You'll definitely enjoy it. I promise you. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't buy any t-shirts. That's kind of your go-to.
Well, the thing is I thought about it before I even saw the footage as we're watching it, and I was like, why didn't we buy a shirt? I think we were so excited to just get into the shops.
Well, I didn't want to remind you.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was thinking we'll do it on the way back. I don't know, but for some reason I didn't.
Well, thank goodness you didn't.
Yeah.
So, some other things we did, the Red Dog Saloon. You got to go to this. Really fun. I think, Melissa, you just mentioned kind of old-timey, they play music. I will tell you, some of the music maybe to some people would not be real family-oriented. So just understand that. Not a big deal. Something just crashed.
There's a dog getting into something. I'll be back.
So you got to go there, and when you go to the Red Dog Saloon, you've got to try the duck farts. It's kind of a traditional shot that you do. They're delicious. I love them. I could have 5 or 6, honestly. You can try the grizzly farts, and there was all kinds of different drinks. Reindeer farts. We tried them all. So I was forced to do it.
You were not. He more than tried them all.
They're all really good. Nothing crazy strong. You're not gonna, unless you have like 8 or 9 of them, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Get a duck fart.
He tried all of them a few times just to make sure.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it. Real old-timey feeling. I think they had some like old guns, like Wyatt Earp's gun or something.
Yeah,
was in there.
and there was a little story in there about
really
things.
Cool.
So.
Totem poles are right outside the dock. I really thought that was cool. We also visited some in Skagway. We'll have a video coming out later with that. And then getting to the Main Street area where shopping and all those things are, really easy. It's all there, easy to walk through and see things. Was not difficult at all. We really enjoyed it. Thank goodness we didn't spend a lot of money there, because it's very easy to spend a lot of money there.
Well, in these ports, all ports I've been to with a cruise, but specifically Alaska, jewelry. There are jewelry stores.
Cruises in general are going to
everywhere.
have that. You can't get away from it, the Diamonds International and all that, but there really is some local things that you can go do and shop for.
Well, and that's what we try to do. We try when we're shopping to go to the stores that say shop local, or, so that we're supporting.
Yeah, and it's just really cool. I think you're getting something that's usually handmade. It's genuine. It's just
Quality,
and you're bringing something back that's from Alaska. So you definitely got to check out Main Street area. All kinds of shopping to do there. We loved it. We enjoyed Alaska. I just wish we could have been in Juneau a little bit longer.
Yeah, and for my mom, we did mention we had a variety of ages. My mom is a quilter. They had some quilt shops, and she enjoyed going into those. She even picked up some Alaska printed fabrics to make an Alaskan quilt now that she's home, and just a little bit of something for everyone. Our 14-year-old found an Alaska shirt he liked, so everybody there was something for everyone.
Yeah, we loved it. We're ready to go back. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments for us, please let us know. We'd love to hear any feedback you have from us. Thanks, guys.
Bye, thanks.
Bye.